Rivers Christian School. Mr. Brody Vaughn, why do girls like shoes?
50% off? That means we can get 4 pairs. That's what I hear when I go shopping with my mom and sister as they pass the shoe store. Every time this happens, I get a terrible stomachache knowing I have to go with them and watch them shop for shoes. The minute we walk in, my mom suddenly loses the ability to hear. I call her name over and over, but she just stands there and stares ahead like she's in a trance. She goes from shoe to shoe, holding each one up, smiling, as if it were a trophy. The only thing that wakes her from her trance is the sound of my sister's voice saying, "Mom, come look at these!" She runs like the wind to my sister, and they both begin talking so fast about how much they like shoes. Do you think it comes in black? Do they have an 8? Can I borrow it sometime? Oh, these are perfect! Let's get 2 pairs. After all, they are on sale. We will save money. Nobody understands my opinion. I wait and wait, sitting in a chair for hours as my mom and sister start to try on all the shoes they picked out. Boxes are everywhere. Once they get them on, they have to walk all over the store. They look in every mirror. Do they think they're going to see something different in each mirror? I don't understand. When I want to buy shoes, I look at the first shoes I come to. If I think they look cool, I hold them next to my feet. If they look like they're going to fit, I say, "Found some, Mom." There, I'm done. Why can't they do that? I asked my stepdad once why girls like shoes so much. He said shoes make them very happy. He said the more shoes they have, the happier they are. I think he's right. When my mom and sister are finished shoe shopping, they have so many bags to carry, but they don't seem to care. They walk down the mall, laughing and joking about all the great shoe deals they got, when all of a sudden, they stop in their tracks and become silent. They stare at a sign that says earrings, 75% off. I know what that means. Here we go again.
Heading back to Crystal River and Seven Rivers Christian School. And our next speaker is Miss Lila Johnson, and the title of her speech, Elimination Diet.
I'm in the room where people's nightmares become real. The doctor's talking with my mom about what may be causing the dark circles under my eyes, and how often my stomach gets upset. You know how the adults speak in Charlie Brown? That's how the doctor sounded to me. Wah, 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 elimination diet. Wah, wait, what? Rewind. What in the world is an elimination diet? And then she speaks 2 words that makes my world collapse. Gluten-free. Many thoughts race through my head. What is gluten? What are gluten-free foods? Will I possibly live on a gluten-free diet? Gluten is a protein found in cereal grains, especially wheat. Oh, well, that's no problem. I don't like wheat anyway. This should be easy. Then my mom says that wheat is found in bread, bagels, pizza, and most breakfast cereals. Well, run me over and call me roadkill. That's a game changer. Now I know what elimination diet means. It means eliminating one of my favorite restaurants, Panera Bread. I don't like this so far. My mom brings me to the pantry to find gluten-free foods. She shows me how to read the labels to check for gluten. And I'll admit, I'm surprised at how many of my favorite foods are gluten-free. Fritos, Cape Cod chips, Hershey chocolate. This is a dream come true. Maybe this won't be so hard after all. Nope, my mom crushes my dreams. She says I can't just live off of junk food. I have to eat healthy foods. So, what healthy foods are gluten-free? I'll be eating lots of mostly gross, and quinoa. Quinoa? Quinoa is a seed that is cooked like rice. It's tasteless, but it has the most disgusting texture. When I eat it, it feels like those little styrofoam balls and bean bags. Unfortunately, my mom is quite fond of it, just because it has a lot of protein. So the gluten-free diet isn't that bad, but I'm not fond of it like my mom and her quinoa. And it doesn't solve my problems. So now, my mom's talking about FODMAP sensitivity. What's that you say? A whole nother topic. That's what.
Our next speaker is from Floral City Elementary School. This is Ricky Carter, and he will be talking about Duchenne's muscular dystrophy.
Does anyone know what muscular dystrophy is?
Yes.
It is a disease that affects muscles in the body and makes them weak or useless. How do I know about this? Because I have a form of muscular dystrophy called Duchenne's. There are many different strains of muscular dystrophy, but mine only affect boys. That's strange, isn't it? Well, back in the 1860s, there was a study of boys who became very weak over time, lost their ability to walk, and died at an early age. This was something that stood out in medical journals, and a neurologist named Gilles Duchenne studied 13 of those boys who had this most common and severe form of the disease that I have today, and it was named after that neurologist, Duchenne muscular dystrophy. I was born with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, or DMD, but no one really knew what it was until I was 4 years old when I had an open muscle biopsy done. That was where a large section of my thigh muscle was removed to be studied. Painful! The adults in my life saw the thing from the forest difficult for me, as well as my waddling gait. That was where I walked like a little duck. Also, my calves are larger than most kids my age. Of course, my legs do hurt quite a bit, and I find it quite difficult to walk very far at a time. I notice each day that I walk slower and slower. That's the main reason I got my electric wheelchair. It helps me to keep up with my friends. Of course, if I had a choice, I would rather walk fast and run with my class, but right now, I can't. Maybe someday though. Research is going on right now to discover a cure for this awful disease. In fact, I was chosen to be in a nationwide research study and clinical trial where huge teams of doctors and scientists are working to figure this disease out so they can stop it in its tracks. Until then, my life will continue to be full of changes, challenges, and of course adapting. This is not my true identity. I'll still be the best kid I can be, whether it be on legs or wheels.
We're just crisscrossing the county now. Off we go to Pleasant Grove Elementary School. And our first speaker will be Aaliyah Alexander. And the title of her speech, Showing Animals at the Fair.
New boots, black jeans, crisp white shirt. Hair isn't a perfect bun. My bow's in and I'm feeling ready to go. Where do you ask? To the Citrus County Fair Poultry Showmanship. I think everyone should raise and show an animal. In my case, it's a chicken. Showing a chicken teaches you life lessons you might get really ill, or worse. Part of taking good care of your chicken is making sure that it doesn't bother your neighbors, especially if they live close to you. You'll have challenges in your life when you have to make the responsible choice. Raising an animal will help you make that choice. Organization and expenses are just two of the super important things it takes to show your chicken. You have to keep a record book to show any animal in the fair. When you buy something for your animals, you will need to record it in your record book. According to my 2013 through 2014 record book, I spent $56.98 just to build my chicken coop. That's not counting the extra $20 I spent on feed and water. Then, once you are done showing the animal, you can see if you made a profit or a loss. These special skills of organization, how to keep track of your expenses, help me now with school, and especially with my birthday money. Have you ever thought of a goal and quit before a competition? Raising an animal will help you stick to your commitments. If you stop caring for your chicken and leave it out in the coop without feed, water, or even cleaning the coop, not only will your chicken starve, but it will eventually dehydrate. Even though it might be tough, it makes you feel so good when you are done and you come home every day to a clean and healthy animal. Raising and showing any animal in the fair teaches you these skills you can use all your life. Responsibility, organization, how to keep track of your expenses, and sticking to your commitments. I hope everyone will decide to raise and show an animal.
Okay, we're going to travel over to the coast now, to Crystal River Middle School. And our next speech will be from Mr. Brendan Connolly. I can't wait.
I can't wait till this is over. If you were to walk through the halls of any school, one phrase you would surely hear would begin with, I can't wait for. See, kids are famous for wishing their lives away. Some things that kids could wish for are till they can drive, till Christmas, till they get a phone. What we are not aware of is that we are wishing our lives away. I do it too, but normally it doesn't work out for me. Last year in 5th grade, all I could think about was making it to 6th grade. I had heard many amazing things about middle school, like switching classes, having a locker, slushies at lunch, and the most important, freedom. Well, all of these are very true. Middle school is not what I imagined. Yeah, you get to switch classes, but you have exactly 4 minutes to get to your locker and go across campus to get to your next class. Yes, slushies are available at lunch. If you have $3 extra, I mean, come on, people. The ones at 7-Eleven are like 75 cents for the large cup. While freedom is fantastic, middle school brings a whole lot of work. You have tons of classwork, tons of homework, which middle school teachers even assign over holiday breaks. Yes, middle school is great, but it's not all it's cracked up to be. Another thing I just couldn't wait for was braces. I thought it would be the coolest thing ever. I was wrong. Having a metal mouth is no fun. Yeah, I look good, but these things are a nightmare to keep clean. Anything I eat gets lodged between these babies. I'll tell you something, I can't wait to get these off. Like I said before, wishing your life away isn't the answer. We need to stop and enjoy what's going on around us. But I'll take one more. I can't wait till 7th grade. I heard you don't have to do a speech there.
now moving to St. John Paul II Catholic School. And our first speaker will be Miss Dominika Mierzwinska. And the title of her speech, did someone say pizza?
That's the noise I make when I bite into that gooey, cheesy perfection, the amazingly toasted crust, perfect for anyone to munch on. You must know what I'm talking about. A grilled cheese? Heck no, not even close. I, my friends, am talking about pizza. That's right, pizza has been my favorite food for as long as I can remember. It's a great thing to look at, it tastes amazing, and its aroma is perfection. It's the perfect package for me. Why do I like it so much? Maybe it's because it's Italian and I love Italian food. Or maybe it's because I love all of its rich characteristics. Either way, I know something just drags me to it. Just thinking about it gives me a craving. Oh man, that cheese. Oh boy, that sauce. Oh, holy cannoli, that crust. Wait, scratch that. Stuffed crust. Sorry, I was having a pizza fantasy. Now let's see, where was I? Oh yeah, my favorite type of pizza. I believe that all pizza flavors and toppings are great, except for the veggie kind. I mean, that just wastes the whole unhealthy part. What a waste of calories! But seriously, sometimes I like my fat foods. So next, let's talk forms of pizza. As much as I love the old-fashioned circular shape, I love pizza rolls just as much. They are little bundles of joy made especially for me. I mean, think about it. They're little mini pizzas that make mine and hopefully your life easier. The next thing I would like to share with you is who I eat pizza with. Mainly, on special occasions, I eat pizza with my friends and family. But sometimes I say to myself, what the heck? I could eat a horse right now. So of course, I eat a whole pizza all to myself. But don't get me wrong, I don't let anyone take my pizza. There's that craving again. Mom, can you order pizza?
We're now traveling over to Seven Rivers Christian School. And our next speaker is Mr. Josh Nelson. And the title of his speech, The Problem with Halloween.
I love Halloween. I look forward to it every year. There is, however, one problem I have with Halloween. My mom. I've always gone trick-or-treating, and I try to have fun, but my mom always seems to have more fun than me. Some past Halloweens of mine have been really bad. I remember one year my mom dressed me up as a green M&M. What the heck? She said it was supposed to be cool. The truth is it glowed in the dark so she could see me. She couldn't lose me. Another time she dressed me up as a pumpkin. Really? A pumpkin? I mean, I was 5 years old. Aren't 5-year-olds supposed to be something cool like Batman or Frankenstein? No, I had to parade around like a walking jack-o'-lantern. This Halloween, I actually had more freedom. I was Gollum from The Hobbit. That's cool, right? Yeah, but when you have 50 glow sticks around your neck and carrying an oversized flashlight, by the end of the night, I was trick-or-treating by myself because no one wanted to be seen with a live carnival. Every Halloween, I wondered, how many pictures does one mom need to take? Okay, I can see 1 or 2 here and there to capture the memories. But with my mom's camera, there's so many clicks going off, it sounds like a machine gun firing. Look, I'm 11 years old, and I'm going to look forward to many more Halloweens. But I bet you when I'm in 10th grade, my mommy will still put me in a reflecto suit so she can see me. And my 10th grade buddies, they can laugh at me from miles away. When I'm in college, college and go to those big Halloween parties, I bet you my mommy will gate crash the party to tell me which candies I can or cannot eat and dress me a little more brightly. Look, if you ever think you're having a bad Halloween, please. I've been there and done that. But don't worry, maybe it'll run someday. But I doubt it.
Our next speaker, also from Lecanto Middle School, is Sanvi Kumar, and the title of her speech, A Child's Guide for Daily Survival.
Have you ever wondered, hey, how am I going to live through this different day? If your answer to this question is yes, then you have to consider purchasing an absolutely wonderful guide. You can have this great guide for only $20. Yes, I know this may sound overpriced to you, but you must keep in mind that this guide will answer all of your problems. But first, before you judge this product, you should have a preview. Problem number 11, magic words. An example is when your mom says, honey, clean your room. You answer back, I'm doing homework right now. You just unlocked your secret weapon. As you can probably tell, homework is one of the many magic words. Sure enough, your mom replies, never mind. You're now free to do whatever you want. Now that you have a basic understanding of what to do, you'll understand why I did what I did in the next example situation. I was reading a book, all cozy, when trouble was calling for me. Just so you know, trouble means one of my friends. I picked up the phone and she immediately started talking in her language, which is fast. Fortunately, I speak fast. She said, hi, can you come over to my house for a sleepover? Now don't blame me for what I said next. I replied, in fast, sorry, I can't come, I'm getting a present for your next birthday. The magic words, present and birthday worked. She replied, oh, thank you. Even though I felt guilty about lying to her, I enjoyed the rest of my day. I made it up to her by getting her the most extravagant present I could afford. As you can see, this method will save your skins. Problem number 21, distractions. Let's say your mom says, again, honey, clean your room. All you have to do is answer back, I think I saw a spider in the corner. Your mom doesn't waste a single second. How in the world did that pest get in my house? Kill it. She then jumps on the couch. You just succeeded in your goal. You made your mom stop worrying about your room and start worrying about the made-up spider. This solution requires more work from you because you have to depend on your acting abilities to make your victim believe you. The distraction has to fit the situation and, most importantly, be possible. The first time I tried, I overestimated the limit of possible. My excuse for a distraction was, exactly, did I just see an airplane on fire? To sum it up, the solution is definitely effective. Hold your horses. When I'm done talking, you can rush to buy this wonderful guide. As you can see, $20 is cheap compared to all of the spectacular information inside. All right, who's first?